Everybody, Eric Hendrickson giving you the Mortgage Minute for the week of May 24th. Just kind of looking back over last week, rates were again relatively stable, had a little bit of a rally kind of right at the end of the week, but overall, again, continuing to trade in a very narrow range. So that's good news for people out there looking to get their loans locked. Overall, factors that could influence rates this week, really the only thing on the calendar is the release of what's known as the personal consumption expenditure, which is a fancy sounding term, but it really just measures the cost of goods that people are buying out there in the marketplace. It's really an inflation gauge. And again, in our business, the mortgage business, a lot of these mortgages, they get bundled up and sold as bonds. That's where our money comes from to make these loans. And as a bondholder, over time, they're receiving payments. If inflation goes up, they're getting paid back with dollars that are worth less. So again, as far as the higher inflation, the higher rate bondholder is going to demand to buy their bonds. So really for us, that's really the hot button. So if you're looking at what's out there, what's influencing rates, it's really these reports on inflation. So look for that PCE report to come out later this week. If that comes in with expectations or meets expectations, we should continue to see rates trade in this narrow range. If that beats expectations, look for kind of an immediate reaction that's going to push rates up a little bit. So that's a biggie. We are coming on a holiday weekend. Bond traders kind of slide out the door early. It's pretty normal to see a little bit of rate volatility at the end of the week. So if you see rates pop up a little bit, don't be too spooked. Generally speaking, next week when everybody's back in the office, it should normalize. So overall, again, we're just looking at that PCE this week, but we have been fortunate that rates have really settled down and have allowed an opportunity for a lot of people to jump back in to capture that refinance. They maybe thought they missed that opportunity. It's coming back around again a little bit. And again, in the purchase environment, if you're out there and you are fortunate enough to get a purchase agreement accepted on a house, you're going to be locking into a great rate. So that's it. Have a great week.